Kumihimo is the Japanese word for braiding on a loom. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create your own loom and braid using a very simple 8-strand technique. You can buy looms like this at craft stores that already have slits ready for you, and this is what a Kumihimo braid looks like. It is really easy to make your own loom though, so all you need is a sheet of poster board or cardboard. Even the back of a cereal box would work. I recommend tracing a circle that is approximately 4 to 6 inches in diameter and then cutting that out. You'll need to place a mark in the center of the circle, and this is just an approximate guess at the center, and then mark the points at the top, bottom, and left and right. Think of this as north, south, east, and west. You want each of your marks to be evenly spaced apart. Then mark the points halfway in between, and then repeat again with an additional point that's halfway in between. This should give you 16 evenly spaced points. Next, you're going to cut slits on each of these marks. Your slits should be approximately a ½ inch deep. And then after cutting your slits, you're going to need to make a hole in the center that's approximately the size of a pencil. So you could use either the point of your scissors to begin your hole or a very sharp pencil to do this. And then you'll need to choose and cut your string. You can use any kind of string, but yarn is easiest to work with. In total, you're going to need 8 pieces of string, 4 of each of 2 colors. In length, all 8 pieces of string should be approximately 4 times the length that you want your finished braid to be. Watch how I tie my strings together with a basic overhand knot. When I prepare my strings to begin with, I double the length and fold them in half, and this way I have loops at this one end. Now you'll insert the knot through the hole, and then you'll begin to organize the strings like I'll show you. I'm taping down the end just temporarily. This can be helpful, but completely unnecessary. Organize your strings so that you have one of your colors north and south, and the other color east and west. Your colors will be separated, but they should be still in pairs. So you can see I have 2 blues on north and south, and then 2 whites side by side on east and west. Now we are ready to braid. The first string you will pick up is the top right. I'm going to talk using blues and whites. So I bring my top right down to the right of the blues. I now make a quarter turn of my circle to the left. I take the top white string, the right white string, and bring it down to the bottom so that it's on the right side of the white strings. Turn a quarter turn to the left. Now I take the right blue and I bring it down to the right side of the blue, quarter turn to the left, top white to the right of the whites. Now I have just gone through a full rotation, so I'm going to finger comb through the strings so that they don't get into knots. Now I'll repeat. Right down to the right, turn. Right blue down to the right of the blue, turn. Right white down to the right of the white, turn. Finger comb the strings. This is all you do. You just continue this pattern over and over again until your braid becomes as long as you wish it to be. It's really very simple when you think about it, especially if you use only 2 colors, because you're always bringing one color down to the right side of that same color. I even use my right hand to bring the strings down, and then I use my left hand to make that quarter turn to the left. So as you braid, you're going to see the braid lengthen on the underneath side of your circle. So you can see now how I took the tape off because I don't need it anymore. I'm sure sometimes you'll stop and start when doing this braid, so here's how you figure out where you're at. Look for the string that's on top in the center. You can see how that cream colored string is the one over over top of the reds. So then I do a quarter turn to the left and begin with the next color, the red. And then I can just continue with my usual pattern. Just don't forget to finger comb your strings after each rotation because they can really get knotted, and if you get a big knot, then sometimes you actually just have to start over. Make sure if you're doing this with other people that you put your name on the back side of your loom so that no one gets theirs confused with yours. And then you can take this project anywhere. You could create a bracelet for yourself or for a friend, or maybe you could create a zipper pull or a keychain. I hope this video has inspired you to try Kumihimo. It's very simple once you get the hang of it, and again, you can take it anywhere. Have fun!